Welcome to the session on Educational Psychology, Module 3, Session 20. The objective of this session is to understand extrinsic motivation. By the end of this session, students will be able to define extrinsic motivation and understand its importance. Extrinsic motivation is the external motivation to do something to obtain something else. It is often influenced by external incentives such as rewards and punishments. For example, a student may study hard for a test in order to obtain a good grade in the course. So, the good grade is the external motivation for the student to work hard in the test. Understanding extrinsic motivation. It is usually defined as a tendency to engage in activities in order to gain some type of known external reward. It is important to note that these rewards can be either tangible or psychological in nature. Money and trophies are two common types of tangible rewards. People engage in activities that they might normally not find terribly enjoyable or rewarding in order to earn a wage. Athletes often engage in strenuous and difficult training sessions in order to be able to compete in sporting events to win trophies and awards. Psychological forms of extrinsic motivation can include praise and public acclaim. A child might clean her room in order to receive positive praise from her parents. An actor might perform in a role in order to obtain attention and acclaim from his audience. While these rewards are not physical or tangible, they are a type of motivating reward that is external to the actual process of participating in the event. We will understand extrinsic motivation through an example. Imagine that you were conducting a research study on the motivation of business students to pursue a degree beyond their bachelor's. You find that 75% of those who responded said they chose to get an advanced degree because they loved the field of business, enjoyed school, or enjoyed learning about new things. The other 25% indicated that they got an enhanced degree to get a raise, find a job with better benefits, or to earn their parents' approval. The reasons that the 25% gave for continuing are examples of extrinsic motivation. Let us understand the effectiveness of extrinsic motivation. This type of motivation can be highly effective. Just look at all the examples in your own life of things that you do in order to gain some type of external reward. All of these are examples of performing specific behaviors in order to obtain an external reward. Shopping with a store loyalty card to gain points, discounts, and prizes. Performing tasks at work that you dislike in order to keep getting a steady paycheck. Using a particular type of credit card in order to receive airline miles are all some of the examples of extrinsic motivation. Extrinsic motivation is not a bad thing. External rewards can be useful and effective tool for getting people to stay motivated and on task. This can be particularly important when people need to complete something that they find difficult or uninteresting, such as a boring homework assignment or a tedious work related project. Then there are some negative effects of extrinsic motivation. Offering excessive rewards can actually lead to a decrease in intrinsic motivation. The tendency of extrinsic motivation to interfere with the intrinsic motivation is known as the over justification effect. This involves a decrease in intrinsically motivated behaviors after the behavior is extrinsically rewarded and the reinforcement is subsequently discontinued. One reason is that people tend to analyze their own motivations for engaging in an activity. Once they have been externally rewarded for performing an action, they assign too much importance to the role of reinforcement in their behavior. Another possible reason is that the activities that initially feel like play or fun can be transformed into work or obligations when tied to an external reward. Extrinsic rewards can be an important tool in motivating behavior, but experts warn that they should be used with caution, especially with children. The best uses of extrinsic motivation uh, will be discussed. Extrinsic motivators are best applied in situations where people have little initial interest in performing the activity or in cases where basic skills are lacking. But these rewards should be kept small and should be tied directly to performing a specific behavior. Once some intrinsic interest has been generated and some essential skills have been established, the external motivators should be slowly phased out. Summarizing the session, we learned the meaning of extrinsic motivation and its importance. Here are some references to explore the concepts further. Thank you.